the editor of the Leave Alliance, the director of the Vote Leave organisation, and a senior fellow at the Adam Smith Institute were three individuals I was advised to follow on Twitter when I was looking earlier this year for voices of intelligence and thoughtfulness on the other side of the Brexit debate. It seemed to me to be utterly lacking. It was pointless to conduct these sort of conversations every day with the other side just ringing in to shout fish and passports at me, or suggest that we need to start washing our laundry by hand, or insisting that the brave new world when we were free of all these European Union rules was just around the corner, and then being utterly unable to name a single European Union rule that had anything but a positive impact upon your life. You can't have it. It's pointless. I mean, 3 million people download it on the internet and it gets my name in the papers, but it doesn't advance our understanding of the issues in any way, shape or form, does it? So I started following these three people. Every single one of them now is describing it as a bloody mess. Every single one of them. The bloke from the Adam Smith Institute, the bloke from Vote Leave, Dominic Cummings, the bloke who put the lie on the side of the bus, and a bloke called Pete North, who edits the Leave Alliance, I think it's called. Really clever lads, all of them. Really sharp. Wrong, in my humble opinion, but clever, thoughtful, and they have interesting intellectual accounts of how things could have been done differently. Cummings, for example, Gove's pocket dynamo, insists that we should never have triggered Article 50 when we did. We should have waited a lot longer. Just cast your mind back now and ask yourself how the newspapers would have responded, how the Daily Mail would have played out if they'd said, we're not going to trigger Article 50 for a while. You know, the whole rhetoric that kept her afloat was Brexit means Brexit. And then as soon as Article 50 was triggered, everybody was like, yay! Why do you think that was? Have a little think about it. I will take some calls today, although I'm not sure I'm going to need to. Have a little think about it. Well, why the mad rush to Article 50? Well, because the more time we spent doing what we're doing now, belatedly, the more time we spent trying to work out what an actual withdrawal would look like in meaningful, detailed terms, rather than bovine sloganeering. Brexit means Brexit, we've got our country back, take back control. Great slogans, 350 million quid, brilliant on the side of a bus. But fine detail, informed consent, difficult negotiations. We look into that cauldron, we see what we're seeing now. Trigger Article 50 as soon as you humanly can, they said, these great champions of democracy, because when the people actually get to see the rabbit, they're going to run a mile. When we actually start breaking down what this truly means, they're not going to buy it. So we've got to trigger Article 50.